Hello everyone. Komodo dragons, originally from Indonesia, have surprisingly established a significant presence in the United States due to relocation efforts, resulting in an estimated population of around 3,000 to 4,500 individuals. While this number might seem small, these giant reptiles have already caused considerable disruptions, including environmental pollution, livestock damage, and even threats to human safety. So, how are the people of the United States dealing with the presence of thousands of Komodo dragons? Join us as we explore this pressing issue, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Komodo dragons, now primarily found in coastal states like Florida, California, and Texas, have thrived in these regions due to their warm climates and access to abundant water sources. Unfortunately, their presence has led to the pollution of approximately 15% of the United States water supply, creating significant environmental concerns. Beyond this, these apex predators have caused the annual loss of around 20,000 livestock, particularly targeting cattle and sheep. This impact not only affects the livelihood of farmers, but also results in an estimated $50 million loss to the U.S. economy each year. So, what do you think American farmers should do to protect their economy from these challenges? To minimize the significant losses caused by Komodo dragons, farmers have turned to using noose traps, a simple yet effective method passed down through generations. These traditional traps are typically set up near water sources or along animal paths where Komodo dragons are likely to roam. The simplicity and effectiveness of this method provide farmers with a reliable way to protect their livestock without the need for advanced technology. However, despite these efforts, these massive reptiles, weighing between 150 to 230 pounds, have increasingly become a threat to human safety. Since the beginning of 2024, the United States has received approximately 75 reports of Komodo dragon-related incidents, highlighting the growing danger. So in your opinion, what methods should the United States use to manage the Komodo dragon population more effectively? Understanding the significant impact of Komodo dragons, hunting policies have been established, though they remain limited and are primarily enforced in coastal regions like Florida and Texas. The leader in this hunting activity is Ted Nugent, a renowned hunter known not only for his exceptional skill, but also for his deep understanding of Komodo dragon behavior, leading to a remarkable 95% success rate in his hunts. So what is his strategy? To ensure the safety and success of the hunt, Ted Nugent typically conducts his hunts during cooler periods when Komodo dragons are less active. He usually hunts with a team of 3 to 5 people, depending on weather conditions and terrain. The team includes Nugent as the primary hunter, 1-2 secondary hunters, and a tracker. All members must ensure they have the necessary permits before the hunt begins. The tracker's role is crucial in this process. They rely on signs like tracks, droppings, and disturbed vegetation, using advanced equipment such as thermal imaging devices to locate the prey. Upon detecting a Komodo dragon, the tracker discreetly signals Nugent and the secondary hunters while maintaining a safe distance to avoid alerting the dragon, usually keeping the team about 100 yards away from the target. So what types of weapons does hunter Ted Nugent usually use when hunting Komodo dragons in the United States? Once the Komodo dragon's location is confirmed, Ted Nugent uses high-quality binoculars to observe and verify the size of the dragon, ensuring it meets the standard hunting criteria. So, do you agree with the methods used by farmers and hunters like Ted Nugent in the United States? Please leave your opinion in the comments section below. Ocelots are one of the most common wildcats in North America, with a population estimated at 2.3 to 3.6 million, according to Defenders of Wildlife. Their presence underscores the importance of habitat conservation, but it also brings significant challenges. How do these interactions affect local communities, and what measures are hunters taking to address the ocelot population? Please follow us and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on this pressing issue. Ocelots and bobcats inhabit a variety of environments, including forests, desert, swamps, and suburban areas. Their adaptability means they can thrive near human settlements, leading to increased encounters with humans. In areas where their natural prey is scarce, wildcats turn to easier targets like poultry and small ruminants. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department highlights that feral cat predation on livestock is prevalent in regions with high wildcat populations and extensive livestock farming. This predation can cause significant economic losses for farmers, especially those raising poultry and small livestock. What methods have farmers and hunters developed to deal with these persistent predators? Recognizing the harmful effects that bobcats and other wildcats have on the community and economy, North American hunters have developed various strategies to minimize these impacts. One of the primary methods is trapping, specifically using foot traps. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department notes that trapping is an effective way to manage wildcat populations in rural and suburban areas, helping to protect livestock and reduce human-wildlife conflicts. Specially often designed traps, such as coil spring traps or long spring traps, which are robust enough to hold wild cats but are designed to avoid causing serious injury. These traps are placed in areas with high wildcat activity, such as trails, riverbanks, and around livestock areas. Strategic placement is crucial to intercepting wildcats during their regular movements. Foot traps are often effective when placed correctly. Trappers report varying success rates depending on their skill, location, and environmental conditions. Data from multiple states show success rates ranging from 10 to 50 per trap set, depending on wildcat population density and trapping conditions. The fur trade provides economic incentives for trappers, with wildcat skins being valued. However, foot trapping faces several challenges. What legal and ethical considerations must trappers navigate to ensure their methods are both effective? Trappers must comply with state and federal regulations, which may include specific trap sizes, trap types, location restrictions, and mandatory reporting of catches. These regulations ensure ethical trapping practices and the sustainability of wildcat populations. While bobcat traps can be somewhat effective, they often fail to deliver high results. Consequently, hunters in North America commonly resort to using guns to manage and prevent damage caused by bobcats. This approach involves locating and shooting the wildcats using various techniques and firearms, proving to be a more reliable method. One particularly effective technique involves using electronic or oral calls that mimic the sounds of distressed prey, such as rabbits or birds. This method capitalizes on the bobcat's natural hunting instincts, drawing them into shooting range. The success rate of these methods is notably higher in winter, when food is scarce and bobcats are more active. Calls can attract bobcats from several hundred yards away, significantly improving the chances of a successful hunt. Are you aware of the specific hunting seasons and regulations in your area that might affect these methods? How do these regulations ensure the sustainability of wildcat populations? Despite the effectiveness of these methods, hunting bobcats with a gun presents several challenges. The elusive nature of bobcats requires hunters to be highly skilled and patient. Success rates can vary widely depending on the hunter's experience, the terrain, and weather conditions. Hunters may need to cover extensive areas and invest significant time in tracking their prey. This massive presence has caused significant damage, with losses estimated at up to $130 million, particularly impacting agriculture and the broader ecosystem. Both provinces invest around $19 annually in efforts to manage and mitigate the effects of feral pigs on their land and environment. However, each province adopts its own set of preferred control methods. So what strategies do hunters in Queensland and New South Wales use to combat the feral pig population? Stay with us to explore these questions, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. In Queensland, hunters often prefer to hunt wild pigs with dogs. because the region's large and diverse habitats are ideal for wild pigs' development and reproduction. As a result, hunters in Queensland typically go in groups of 2 to 5 people when hunting wild pigs with dogs. The most commonly used breeds are bull elks, Catahoula leopard dogs, and Australian pig dogs, which are valued for their strength, endurance, and tracking capabilities. Along with that, hunters usually equip their dogs with GPS collars, costing between $200 to $400 odd each, to monitor their movements. Additionally, hunters carry knives, usually with blades ranging from 15 to 30 centimeters for close encounters, and some carry firearms as a backup.
Good down. The thing about these Corsos.
First aid kits, costing around 50 to 100 odd, are also essential for treating any injuries sustained by the dogs during the hunt. When the dogs detect a wild pig, they will typically signal their discovery by barking loudly and attempting to hold the pig in place. The GPS collars on the dogs allow hunters to track their exact location, often within a range of 10 kilometers. Upon receiving the signal, hunters quickly move towards the dogs, sometimes covering distances of several kilometers over rough terrain.
Yeah.
The dogs' continuous barking helps guide the hunters directly to the scene where the pig is being held. Have you ever wondered what it takes to safely and humanely secure a wild pig during a hunt?
Well, that could have been easier. Good job.
Good job, Baba.
Upon arriving at the location, hunters must act swiftly and carefully to secure the wild pig. They often use knives to deliver a quick, humane kill, typically targeting the heart or lungs.
Come on. Right here, we're at the end of this tree.
Wild pigs can weigh between 60 to 100 kilograms, and when cornered, they can be aggressive, posing a risk to both hunters and dogs. To mitigate this risk, hunters often work in pairs, with one person restraining the pig while the other delivers the kill. The use of firearms such as rifles or shotguns is sometimes necessary, particularly if the pig is too large or dangerous to handle with a knife alone. After the hunt, Queensland hunters should follow strict protocols to ensure the safety and well-being of their dogs and the environment. This includes providing water and food to the dogs, inspecting them for injuries, and administering first aid if necessary. Hunters should also properly dispose of the pig carcasses, either by burying them or removing them from the site, to prevent the spread of diseases like brucellosis or leptospirosis. Additionally, hunters are required to comply with local regulations, such as obtaining the necessary permits and reporting their catch to the Department of Environment and Science, which monitors and manages wild pig populations in the region. Do you agree with this method? If yes, please like the video. If no, leave the number 0 in the comment section to share your opinion. In New South Wales, hunters often choose to hunt wild boar with rifles due to the state's diverse terrain, which includes around 800,000 square kilometers of varying landscapes such as open plains, farmlands, and dense forests. These areas provide ample visibility and space, making rifles an effective choice for long-range shooting. Popular rifles for wild boar hunting in New South Wales include bolt-action models like the Remington 700, priced between $1,000 to $1,500 odd, and the Ruger American, which costs around $800 to $1,200 odd. These rifles are commonly chambered in powerful calibers such as .308 Winchester or .36 Springfield. Additionally, hunters typically equip their rifles with scopes, which range from $200 to $1,000 odd for enhanced accuracy, as well as bipods costing around $100 to $300 odd for stability. Some hunters also use suppressors, which are legal in New South Wales under specific conditions to reduce the noise of the shot. To legally hunt wild boar with a rifle in New South Wales, hunters must obtain a New SW restricted game hunting license, which costs $75 odd per year for adults or $40 odd for juniors under 18 years. This license can be obtained through the New South Wales Department of Primary Industries by applying online or at authorized service centres. To qualify, hunters must first pass a mandatory knowledge test on game hunting regulations, safety, and ethics. The test can be taken online or at designated testing centers and costs around $25 odd. What strategies do you consider most important when preparing for a successful wild boar hunt in New South Wales? When planning a wild boar hunt in New South Wales, hunters should consider the hunting season and terrain. Wild boar are more active during the cooler months, from late autumn to early spring, making this the best time to hunt. The terrain varies widely across the state, with some of the best hunting grounds found in areas like the northern tablelands, central west, and riverina regions. Therefore, hunters must be well prepared with essential gear, including weather-appropriate clothing, GPS devices, and high-quality optics to ensure success in these diverse environments. So how do hunters in New South Wales stay responsible after a successful wild boar hunt? After a successful hunt, hunters in New South Wales must adhere to ethical practices and local regulations. This includes properly disposing of the wild boar carcasses to prevent the spread of diseases such as leptospirosis and brucellosis, which can be transmitted to other animals and humans. Hunters are also required to report their kills to the NSWD-PI, providing specific details such as the number of boars taken, the location of the hunt, and any notable observations about the wild boar population. Reporting can be done through the NSWD-PI website or by submitting a written report. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comment section below. Over the past several decades, the coyote invasion in the United States has escalated into a significant problem with widespread economic and ecological impacts that are hard to ignore. With an estimated population of between 2.5 and 3 million, coyotes have spread across the country, leading to increased conflicts with humans, particularly in rural areas. These conflicts have resulted in severe threats to livestock, pets, and even human safety, with annual losses estimated in the millions of dollars. In response, the U.S. government has implemented a range of population control policies, incorporating both traditional and modern hunting methods. But what are these methods and what challenges have they faced? Stay with us to explore these questions, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. One of the most advanced methods used in the United States to control the coyote population is hunting by helicopter. This modern approach has garnered significant attention, attracting thousands of hunters who are eager to experience this unique form of These hunters have also demonstrated the method's effectiveness, with reports indicating that during a single hour of hunting, they can eliminate between 18 to 25 coyotes. So what do you think are the key requirements for hunters wanting to participate in the thrilling experience of helicopter coyote hunts? To participate in helicopter coyote hunts, hunters must obtain specific licenses which vary by state. These typically include a general hunting license and an additional permit for aerial hunting.
Alright, well, we got a gun jam. We're gonna fix that.
The licensing process often involves coordination with state wildlife agencies to ensure that the use of helicopters aligns with safety regulations and wildlife management objectives. So how many people do you think hunters typically team up with for a successful A standard helicopter hunting team consists of 2 to 4 members, including a pilot, an observer, and 1 or 2 hunters. When hunting from a helicopter, hunters are required to use specialized equipment. This includes high-powered rifles fitted with scopes for precision, hearing protection to guard against the helicopter's noise, and safety harnesses to maintain stability while airborne. Moreover, effective communication is crucial, requiring equipment that enables seamless coordination between the pilot, observer, and hunters to ensure a safe and successful hunt. However, hunting coyotes by helicopter is not without its risks. A tragic incident in California in February 2024 underscored the dangers involved. Sudden, severe weather conditions arose around 10 a.m., bringing strong winds and heavy rain that drastically reduced visibility and complicated navigation. The helicopter, caught in turbulence, became uncontrollable, eventually crashing into it. Upon impact, the fuel tank ruptured, triggering a catastrophic explosion that consumed the entire aircraft in flames. Tragically, All 4 individuals on board, the pilot, 2 hunters, and the observer, lost their lives, highlighting the perilous nature of aerial hunting in unpredictable weather conditions. Do you agree with this method? If yes, please like the video. If no, leave the number 0 in the comment section to share your opinion.